you know shit's about to get real when I've got my Coke here. Yo guys, it's Grace and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to this video. For today's video, I thought I would share my favourite drugstore highlighters with you guys because who doesn't love a blinding highlight? So I've got 4 here. Well, I mean, you could classify it as a lot more because one of them is actually a palette that has a crap load of highlighters in it and it's filthy, so I'm going to quickly get a tissue and clean that so you guys don't think I'm completely ratchet, but to be honest, like, I totally am. So I don't have any highlighter on my face either because I thought like I'd do a miniature demo so you guys can see that I'm not full of shit and you can see what a highlighter looks like, and if you like it you can go get it, you feel? Alright, so I don't know which one I want to do first because like there's just so many to choose from. My I was about to combine ultimate with all time then, it just didn't quite work, so I always pull that face when I drink on camera. That was kind of disturbing. Okay, so this was the first highlighter that I ever bought, ever got into, and it really made me fall in love with like highlighters. I don't know what, well I mean I do know what it is that I love about it, but I'll go into that later. This retails for 15 Australian dollars. It is at Sports Girl, which I'm not, I mean I couldn't tell you where in the world has that because I don't travel, I don't research. I'm me, I just know that where I live has it. So if you're from Melbourne, Australia, then you'll have Sports Girl and you'll have this highlighter. This is a brand new one. I'm that petrified that they're gonna sell out that when I'm low on one, like I'll make sure I've got my backup of that exact highlighter because I love it. How long have I been highlighting for? A while. Like I can, anyway, I'm babbling. So this is what it looks like. So it's called Glow With It Shimmer from Sports Girl, as I said before. You get a fair bit of product. It is domed like this and they always last forever when they're domed. It is a beautiful champagne sort of white gold highlight. I'll get my old one to swatch for you because I'm out of focus. I'll get my old one to swatch for you because it is, I mean this is just too beautiful to ruin. Which is right here. It is loved. Like the writing's been rubbed off it, the lid is like broken, and the dome is literally it's, look, this is, I can't tell you how long I've had this for and I just know it's, I can't wait to, I kind of can't wait to hit pan on it because then like that's how you know you really love a product. But this has been well used. It is beautiful. It's very creamy. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm not gonna lie, with drugstore finger swatches, they look really like chalky, and also you honestly can't get the like the highlighted vibe until you actually see it on skin. Like finger swatches with highlights, they just don't look any good. So I'm gonna make sure this hand's got nothing on it. Wipe it on the pants. So I'll do a hand swatch for you right now. Is this in focus? I'm gonna wait for it so you guys can really feel what this moment's gonna be like. And here we go. It is beautiful. Like this is $15. It's stunning. If you don't like it this pigmented, you can like blend it out a little bit and then it just gives you a really nice shimmer. Like I just love it so much. It is stunning. Sports Girl have really nice highlighters. On the skin, it's beautiful. I'll show you what it looks like. So, I might as well, I usually, what is with my camera? Why? Alright, I'll highlight my, like, nose. Maybe I'll highlight my cupid's bow. Oh no, what do I want to highlight? Maybe I'll highlight my cheeks. Oh, like, I'm sorry, this is stunning. Like, I just, I fall in love with it every time I use it. I honestly do. For a drugstore highlight, I mean, do you classify it as a drugstore highlight even though like you don't buy it from a drugstore? Like you buy it from a shop. I mean, it's drugstore pricing and it's accessible if you live in Australia. I cannot tell you how much I love this highlight. I'm not sure what light is going to catch this. I'll try and give you a close-up. Let me just highlight the other side of my face. Oh, highlight gives me life. I have really chubby cheeks, so like it doesn't look flawless on my skin because like my cheeks are chubby, so it's always, obviously a highlight's gonna look better on defined cheek bones. And I get like this dip here, right here, because when I smile I get this dip here and it annoys the absolute crap out of me, but it's just my face. There's not much I can do about that. I cannot tell you how much I love this. Like, I'm yelling, but oh my god, I love it. Oh my god. I'm like, oh. The next I have is a palette. I'm pretty sure this is like $30, $35 max. So it's a bit pricier, but you definitely get your money's worth. It is called the okay, it's an illuminating palette from Chi Chi. You get 10 highlighting shades. It looks like this. The packaging is pretty cute. I like it. And then whoop, you open it up, you get a massive sized mirror, and this is what they look like. These are really pretty. I think this is, the awesome thing about this is it's going to work with any skin tone. Like it's got everything. If you have a really sort of peachy undertone, this one would work for you. This one would work for you. If you're bronzed and you like something really golden, the gold's really gonna, oh, I mean, that's beautiful. It's really gonna work for you. They're all stunning. I don't really use like this row as much. I've used this one before. It's really pretty, but I don't use it that often. I kind of stick to the lighter end of the scale. Now, when you swatch these, like when was I? Oh, I was swatching them when I first bought this, and I was kind of like, because I had it on my finger and I was like, this looks, like, to be real, this looks like crap. Like, you don't look at this and see highlighter. You look at this, sorry, it's taking a while to focus. You kind of look at this and like you just see white. Are you gonna focus? Yeah, see, you look at this and you just see white. So at first I was really worried, and then I'm sick of waiting for this to focus. Then when I swatched it on my hand, like it was just a whole nother ball game. Like, where did that come from? It's really pretty. It's this one right here. I'll put one on my nose and show you. I mix all of them to be honest, but I really love this one. What's this called? This is called Earth. I did wipe this brush, by the way, so you guys can really see. It's like a really pinky toned highlight, and it's beautiful. Really beautiful. I love this. This, like, it looks really nice, especially if you're bronzed. So I'm actually I'm not pale, like I'm olive, but my face, I don't like it getting much sun. And obviously it has makeup on all the time, so it doesn't get much sun at all. But yeah, it's really nice when you're bronzed. Now I'll wipe this off and I'll swatch one more for you guys if you like. My hand's literally a shimmer fest. I'm kind of living for it. This one's a bit more of a gold. It's called Neptune. It's very pretty as well. So I'll put this on the Cupid's bow. It's a bit more of a gold tone versus the pink tone, as you can see. This is probably one of my favourite ones. That gold reflex, oh, love it. So that is this palette. I love this, absolutely love it. Definitely recommend all of the highlighters that I'm talking about right now. Now my next one, I've heard mixed reviews about it, and I've heard a lot of people saying that you need to scrape off the surface before you get a really nice highlight. It's from e.l.f. This one is in, at first, I thought this was a blush, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, and then I realized it was kind of a little bit too shimmery to be a blush. But this is in Pink Diamonds. It is really, really, really pretty. Let me just wipe some of this off my hand so I can swatch it for you guys, because I've kind of running out of room on my face, fam. Running out of room. I just dropped Coke on myself. That sounded highly inappropriate too. This one is, as I said, from e.l.f. It's very pink, but it is really, really pretty. I love it. If you're doing like a pink eye look or anything like that, it's going to match with it really nicely. This is, I'm going to have to wait for this to focus again. What is that? God knows. Probably mucking around with some palettes. This is the cheapest highlight you can ever get, and it's the same with what I said before. If you don't like it this pigmented, you can blend it out and it softens it a lot more and makes it just that really pretty pink reflex. So that is another one that I love. I haven't had any problems with the pigment, as I'm sure you just saw. I have used this a fair bit, and when I first used it, I didn't have to scrape anything off. I didn't even know about it. I've had this for that long. I know they do have some other shades and I haven't tried them. I've only tried this one, but with this I haven't had to scrape anything off. So that is good. Wipe off the hand. I feel like this one that I'm about to talk about might be my ultimate favourite. Right, so the last one I've got to talk about is also from Sports Girl. It is a cream, but I mean, anyway, it is called the Glow Cream Eye and Cheek Cream, so you can use it for your eyes as well, which I definitely think you could. It says, get the glow, perfectly pigmented, all-in-one illuminizer, eyeshadow and highlighter. So it looks like this. It looks like this. At first I was a bit worried because it looks quite purpley, but honestly, this is probably come close to one of my favourite highlighters. When you swatch it, it doesn't feel like a cream at all, if I'm being honest. And one swatch, like I barely touched it. This is beautiful. It's like a silver, purpley, white. Oh, I love it. I use this all the time, and you can definitely use it as an eyeshadow. It gives you the best pop of colour. I'm gonna just chuck this in my inner corner. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I love it. I've got like 9 different highlights on my face right now. It's seriously pretty. I'll wait for this to focus. I feel like a glowing queen right now. This is what it looks like. Might as well get a close-up of all the other highlights too. Sports Girl, Chi, Sports Girl. I definitely love this highlighter as well. I've still got some left on my finger. It is the most beautiful, most pigmented highlight ever, with the perfect amount of coloured reflexes in it. I love it. So I definitely recommend all of these highlights that I have spoken about. They are all really good, and you should definitely get your hands on them. I like them all equally, to be honest. They all have really good things about them. This last one here that I just spoke about is probably the brightest. This one is a really nice white gold. If you're of a darker skin tone or even very pale, if you're very pale, I might stay away from this one, just because it can, if you go in with a heavy hand, come off quite pink, but if you blend it out it does have more of a shimmer than it does pink colours, but it looks really nice on like my skin tone, and I'm sure it would look beautiful on a darker skin tone as well. And if you want variety, this is definitely for you. I like to change my highlight all the time, and the gold in this, I mean everything in this is beautiful, so I definitely love this. Apart from that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. Apart from that, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!